This is a traditional tennis court and pickleball surface that you see on all the public courts. Let's see what happens when we drop this.
Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports right now. It's all over the nation, in every age. It's very popular. So one of the biggest questions is, what's the best surface? Acrylic or tile? So we're gonna do two tests: ball bounce, safety, and we're gonna talk about processes. Which one takes longer to build? Which one's easiest? Which one's harder? What all comes along with everything that, as an owner, you need to know.
Ready? Hi, I'm JT with Sportport of Austin. We're testing multiple different ball bounces today. First, we start with the Franklin Dura Fast 40. Next, we're gonna move to the Gamma Photon Indoor Ball. And then last, we're gonna test the Onyx G2 Indoor Ball. The Franklin Dura Fast 40 tends to be one of the most popular outdoor balls for its hardness and its play off the paddle and its speed. The Gamma Photon Indoor Ball is one that we at Sportport have recommended as good both off the paddle playability and solid ball bounce off of a tile surface. And then the Onyx G2 ball is a little newer one that we have found to be the best bounce off of a tile surface versus any other ball on the market. We're gonna do a drop height test starting from about 70 inches of drop height. So that's right about at my forehead. First, we're gonna do the Franklin Dura Fast 40. Next, we're gonna do the Gamma Photon Indoor Ball. Last, we're gonna do the Onyx G2 Indoor Ball. This is our acrylic paint surface. It's a standard 3-part acrylic paint, the resurfacer base coat, then 2 layers of sanded, colored acrylic paint on top, and the lines striped per the sport. We're testing first the Franklin Dura Fast 40. Next, the Gamma Photon Indoor Ball. Finally, the Onyx G2.
Hello, my name is Greg Detman, and I have been building pickleball courts in the state of Texas since 1978. Having been around that long with that many courts, thousands of courts that we built, we've had a chance to experience all the surfaces that are available for the player today. In order to demonstrate the safety of having a suspended modular pickleball surface, we're going to take this full bottle of soda and we're going to drop it from approximately 5 feet in height onto the modular pickleball surface below. As you can see, there's no damage done. Now, let's put Uncle Fred out there. As you can see, this bottle is full. And Uncle Fred's a little heavier. He's been around a while. He hadn't played in a long time. Just now getting into pickleball. Thinks he wants to go out there and play and get on that hard court surface, that concrete, and play with his friends. Let's see what happens to Uncle Fred. No damage is done to his torso or his legs on a modular sport court surface. Here we have the same pop bottle full of liquid, just like we did earlier, but we're on an acrylic surface, which is painted onto concrete. This is a traditional tennis court and pickleball surface that you see on all the public courts. Let's see what happens when we drop this. I see there's not much left to my lower body or my upper body.
One of the top 3 questions I get from every customer is, how long will it take? Well, depending on what surface you use and the size of your court is really going to have a big factor of that, not to mention the weather. On an acrylic court, you're looking at a 30 to 45 day wait time after the concrete's poured. for the concrete to cure out, which has to happen. With chemicals and everything in the concrete, we can't just paint it right away. Now, on the modular tile side, once the court is finished and the concrete has been poured, well, we can get in there within a week after the concrete is hardened, and we are done within 2 or 3 days. So let me discuss a little bit more about time constraints and how weather is probably the biggest factor of all of it. One, can't control it. It is what it is. And in Texas, it could be raining 1 minute and completely sunny the next. Well, just because it's sunny doesn't mean that we can continue doing the job that we're supposed to be doing. If you're doing a painted court, we need at least a day to 2 days of dry weather for us to get in there and have a dry concrete slab to be prepared on. If it rained on Monday, don't expect us to be there on Tuesday or Wednesday. In order to put down a product that we can stand behind and know is going to be done right, we have to do it in the right way. So there you have it. After 45 plus years of fort building, we know a thing or two. We just want to be able to spread that knowledge so that you can make the right choice for your home and your court. If we haven't answered all your questions, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to talk to you. Have a good one.